Hello and welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Skye, where we're making homemade falafel. This recipe takes a little bit of planning because it uses dried chickpeas that need to be soaked overnight. Yields about 30 falafel, so let's get started. You'll need 225 grams or about half a pound dried chickpeas. This recipe really does work better with the dried chickpeas, so please don't use canned. Canned chickpeas are pre-cooked and we need the raw chickpeas for this. Rinse and place into a large bowl. Cover with enough cold water to allow the chickpeas to at least triple in volume and let soak overnight. The next day, rinse and thoroughly dry the chickpeas. I used a salad spinner to make this easier. Add the chickpeas to a bowl of a food processor with 55 grams of cilantro, 55 grams of scallions or green onion, and 2 cloves of minced garlic. To that, add 1 teaspoon ground cumin, half a teaspoon ground coriander, and 2 teaspoons kosher salt. Pulse the food processor until the mixture is very finely minced. I needed to do it in stages because my food processor wasn't big enough to accommodate all of the ingredients. Mine looked like this when it was done. Cover the top with plastic wrap and refrigerate for 15 minutes. This really helps the balls retain their shape. After the 15 minutes, use a tablespoon scoop to portion out the balls so they are all a similar size. This allows them to fry evenly in the next step. Add about an inch of canola oil to your favorite frying vessel. I use my Dutch oven for this with a frying thermometer to monitor the temperature. Heat the oil on high heat until the oil reaches 375 degrees Fahrenheit. Carefully lower the balls in one by one. Adding the balls will lower the temperature of the oil, so you want to maintain your heat to keep the temperature between 350 and 375 for optimal browning and cooking. Carefully move the balls around until they're brown and crisp all over. Drain and move to a paper towel lined plate and season with salt while still hot. Repeat until all the balls have been fried. Here's a short video of the cross section. These came out really nicely. They were crisp on the outside and soft and fluffy on the inside. The flavor was really nice. The cilantro and scallion were there, but not overpowering. I would definitely make these again. Serve while they are still hot with some hummus, preferably homemade, which I'll be showing you how to make on the next episode of Cooking with Skye. Thanks to Serious Eats and Kenji Lopez-alt for this recipe. I'll put a link in the description below. Thanks for watching this episode of Cooking with Skye. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comments, and I'll see you next time.